Hello everyone and welcome to Matrix Live Season 2 Episode 30. That's starting to be a bit long season. We'll have to do something at some point. And it's been a long time since I've been here thanks to travel and holidays and everything. Matthew is out and should be back next week. So next week it should be both of us since quite a while ago. So this week, what happened? On the Riot side of things, the lazy loading is around the corner. It's already available on Develop behind the labs flag, so you can start playing with it. But it's not going to. I think it will be needing at least a week before we'll be able to release. It might miss the next Riot release, but it's here. It's working, and we're chasing bugs basically on the various sites. And it's progressing. It is also available on iOS and Android, I think. I'm having a doubt here. But at least on iOS, it's here in the settings. And there will be 2 releases for the mobile applications. On iOS, it will include the lazy loading and some bug fixes. And so on Android, it will be bug fixes. Better management of permission requests at startup, and roughly these 2 main things. So they might not have the time to do the lazy loading on Android yet. I don't remember. On Synapse, so we had 0.33.3 released this week. Has been a bit painful, but we got it out. There are bug fixes, of course, and a preparation work for lazy loading and room versioning. There is also the ability to send SNI requests over federation, thanks to, and I hope I get the name right, Voji Roan, who contributed it. And it's basically closing an issue which was opened 2 years ago, no less. So thank you again for that. And also thank you to Andrew Shadura, who provided the twisted 18.4 packages, which were really helpful for the release itself. So yes, that's been the main focus on the Synapse side of things this week. The spec have seen quite a lot of progress with, on one hand, on the end-to-end side of things, with a big chunk of it landing in the spec, largely thanks to Zillow's work. There are still some things left which are missing, but the main bits relating to sending encrypted messages are here. Attachments and key sharing are still being reviewed so far. Travis also went on for the push and AES and CS APIs, and has been making good progress on that side of the specifications. So we're getting there. We're getting there in a good rhythm. On the crypto side of things, Hubert is still progressing on the key backup. And we've been having some new thoughts on the key verification bit of it as well. So watch this space. Things are progressing there as well. Nothing new released yet. On the bridges, it's the last week coming up for Half Shots. He kicked out a release for the Matrix App Services. Matrix App Service bridge with an emphasis on better caching for speedier bridges. So hopefully people have noticed. There was also another IRC release with lots of goodies, as he says, and better stability. All the bridges seems to be up and running, so that's good. And no huge dramas on that side. And eventually, this was the last week for closing JSOC this year. So thank you again to Zillow for the crypto and the spec work, AP White Hat for all the work on Dendrite, including the federation bit and typing notifications, and of course Kader for helping us wrangling the organization of all this, because that has been super helpful. So again, great experience for us this year, and was really good to have you guys around, and you did a great job. So thank you. And last weekend, we also had a bunch of people attending OpCamp with a presentation of Matrix itself done by Ben, and Halfshot being there as well for his own project built on Matrix. So it was great to chat with the community and share with people there as well. On the community side, basically Ben told me that TWIM is huge. There's a lot of things around, very various things. I've asked him to cherry pick a bunch of interesting projects, but go read TWIM because apparently it's quite, there are many things there. So one of them is rumatrix.org, which is quite interesting. It's basically accumulating Russian translation of the FAQ, Matrix FAQ and manuals, and other information about Matrix, all translated to Russians. They will also start a public Matrix server for Russian users with free open registrations. So that's quite cool. There is also new versions for CGlass, the macOS client, which supports creating, joining, and leaving rooms, and accepting, rejecting room invites, redaction, improvement on room setting space, timestamps, visual tweaks, lots of things. On Matrix, the Qt clients, they've landed typing notifications and desktop notifications. And there is a new ops tool called Matrix Corporal, which is basically a gateway for managed Matrix server, and which provides the ability for corporate environments to manage Synapse easily. So it's based on a configuration policy, and it can auto-create and auto-disable users, keep their profile and authentication details up to date, and auto-join leave users to communities and rooms. But I know that the construct has been updated as well. I haven't been going through the whole list, but on the server side and bot side, there are other news. I think Travis did a bot to gather the TWIM update more easily and these kind of things. So yeah, that was the week here. If it feels a bit empty, is also because on the new vector side, it's also because a lot of the team has been focusing on a fun project, which is going to be live real soon now, which is hosted home servers. So watch this space. It's around the corner, and we're working hard to make this work. And hopefully the community, a lot of people from the community will be happy to not have to run their own home server. And that's about it for today. I think I haven't missed anything. So, well, have a good weekend. See you here next week. And see you there next week. I'm sorry for being tired. Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend.